has it on, doesn't she?
Yes, she does. She knows exactly how to get to me.
Now, how about that coffee?
Oh, perhaps it's better if you just
I'm
leave.
not going up to her.
No, I won't. But then she's liable to keep this up half the night if I don't.
God, I don't believe this. Don't put up with all this bull, Jen, for God's sake.
Well, what can I do?
Do you know, it is so simple, it's brilliant. You're coming with me to Japan.
Japan? I
You've
can't.
got money and a passport, haven't you?
Oh, yes,
Then
but...
pack your bags and tell her you're leaving.
All right, I'll do it.
Great.
You are going to tell me where this came from if we have to stand here all night.
It's an enemy plot, that's what it is. Poisoning the tobacco.
That'll do it.
But it's true. Like that stuff they keep putting in the water. Meg knows, don't you, love?
Etty, that's enough. Patterson, I want some answers.
Oh, dear little thing she is. I'll pay you back, love. I always pay back when I bought a fag.
Thanks a lot. A cat's mine. So what are you going to do about it? Expel me?
Where's the rest of it?
What rest? It's one lousy joint.
Mrs. Morris?
Nothing from the soul search. I think she's telling the truth.
See? Mrs. M believes me.
Then where did you get it?
Don't remember. I've had it for ages. Been so long since I've had any fags.
And it'll be several weeks before you get any more. I'm stopping your buy-up for another fortnight.
Bloody hell, you can't do that. That's 3 times in a row.
If you persist in deliberately flouting the rules, I promise you I'll do a great deal more than that. Don't push me if you don't want to end up in the pound.
And what about her? I suppose she gets away with it.
Me?
Nobody gets away with anything. Etty,
Yes, sir.
you asked to work. As punishment, you'll do cleaning duties for a fortnight.
Punishment? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have started smoking.
That'll be all. Now wait outside, both of you. And don't move away from that door.
Ooh.
Here, are you all right?
Oh, I didn't feel a thing.
You never touch my things again, you crazy old bat, and I'll bloody thump you.
Stop worrying, love. I'm sure it'll be worth the wait.
Yes.
Oh, no!
I said you had it up too high. You have to let it simmer.
Oh, my beautiful sweet. Oh,
Careful with that pan, Joycey.
oh, I want the steel wool.
Steel wool? You don't use steel wool on a copper pan.
Well, how else am I going to get it clean? Look, the sugar's all caramelized and burnt all over the bottom.
My pan, my beautiful pan.
What about my sweets?
Your sweets didn't cost $75. I saved for weeks to buy that pan.
Oh, well, you shouldn't let me use it then.
I wouldn't have if I'd known you were going to muck it up. Look at it, it's bucket.
Don't you swear at me, Mervyn Pringle.
I didn't swear at you. But you're not going to blame this on me.
Oh, it's my fault, is it? Huh, just because I tried to do you a good turn and come over and cook dinner?
No one asked you to.
Well, that's all the thanks I get.
I love that pan. I've been wanting one for years.
I don't care about your precious pan. I'll buy you another one and send it to you.
You know, I've never found it easy to talk to people because I don't have many friends. None, really. And I know some of the things you must have heard about me.
You don't have to explain anything to me, Joan.
No, but I want to. You see, I am what I am, Terry. And I'm not going to make any excuses for that. Well, it hasn't always been easy, but I don't have any regrets. Except that people sometimes get the wrong idea about lesbians. You know, I've never forced myself on anyone, and I've certainly never been one for the one-night stand or pick-up or even the bar circuit. I've always felt that there should be something else. Because there was someone once, but she died.
I'm sorry.
But I feel that there's something between us.
I know. I feel it too.
Well, I won't force it. If you like, we can leave right now, and I won't broach the subject ever again. But you don't need to be frightened of me, Terry. I'd never hurt you.
I know that, and I'm not frightened of you. Well, I knew this would happen, and I just wasn't sure how I'd react. Until now.
And
Could we go home now? Together?
Still, it's not on. Patterson's stashing grass away right under our
It's
noses.
the same old problem. It's almost impossible to stamp drugs out. You know, this is very good.
Well, don't sound so surprised. Just thought I'd let you know what a gem you're getting. I'm not just a pretty face, you know.
Are you sure you made it?
What? Hey, you cheeky thing. Come on, give me that. Yeah, look, I can read the instructions on a packet glass as well as anybody.
Oh, no, come on, please.
No,
Give it back.
oh, no. Go on. You don't deserve it.
Although I shouldn't really. I've just put on kilos.
I wouldn't worry about that. Oh. I like a woman with a bit of meat on her.
Oh, you do you?
Aye. Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise I was going
we
to
just
my
weren't
room.
all right, we're
expecting
just-
you. Is everything all right?
Well, I don't know.
Hey, love, what's wrong?
Mervyn Pringle is an unthinking, unfeeling idiot. I don't know what I ever saw in him. Everything's over between us.
Oh, my head. No wonder they call it stoned. It feels as though it's been hit with a rock.
Serves you bloody right.
Well, I said I'm sorry. How was I supposed to know it was your married Joanna?
Even if it was just a fag, you had no right to nick at your thieving old bag.
It's all right, Eddie. You weren't to know. Everything will be all right by the morning.
Pigs it will. And don't look at me as though I've done something wrong. I got a right to be mad.
Yeah, I know you have, but I mean, you've made your point, Lexi. You don't need to go on about it.
Oh, yeah? It's me that's got to go without any bloody buy-up.
Well, look, you can have my buy-up if it'll make amends, Lexi.
Save it. I've got a better idea. This'll teach you to keep your thieving fingers to yourself.
What is it?
A little souvenir you left me. You owe me $5,000. And I want it.
Now, Mummy will give you a drink, Phil, but not yet. Got to be patient, and I'll give you some water later, and you can grow up to be really beautiful and really strong.
Oh, yes, Phil. Grow big and strong for Mummy. Now, pardon me while I puke.
Don't take any notice of her. She just doesn't understand. You and me are good mates, aren't we? I'll look after you, and you look after me.
If you're expecting an answer, you're going to have a long wait. Hey, what's that you got?
Nothing.
Don't fool me. Hand it over.
Now give it back.
It's coke, you bloody lunatic. The screws went over every inch of this hole. What do you think would have happened if they'd have found this little number?
I knew they wouldn't find it. They never touched my plants.
Now look here, vacuum head. I've got to live here too. And I'm not copping any rap because you're getting yourself a habit.
Well, you give it back.
Forget it. Things are too hot and you're too bloody stupid.
I'll tell.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Ruth, Mrs. Ballinger, she gave it to me and she'll be real mad if you don't give it back.
Oh, she did she? There's like grease lightning, that one.
What?
Here, catch. Just you keep it out of sight, understand?
Yeah, there's only a couple of snots in it anyway, so it won't be here for very long.
Yeah, that's what I figured.